Thanks, Sam, for that really brilliant introduction. So my name is John. I'm head of careers, employability, and skills for Access Further Education. Really delighted to be with you today. Delighted to welcome you really to the first of our series of talks today on creative education. As Sam brilliantly put across, we're covering today our provision within Access Creative College and also Access Industries as part of our apprenticeship provision as well. Sam nailed it on right on the head, actually. We have sites all around the UK, close to any number of you, I imagine. So we have sites in Bristol, in Birmingham, in London, in Norwich, in Lincoln, in Plymouth and Manchester as well. And my session today is really much about something that I'm incredibly passionate about. And, you know, as head of careers, employability and skills, you would expect that to be the case, wouldn't you, for a creative education provider? But my session today is about the impact that creative education can really have on you as a young person and in terms of your own future and your own development and your own career aspirations as well. So really, we're going to look at what we as an education provider provide young people who are looking to develop and really excel within their development of creative arts, as well as the real impact that a creative education can have on you. And really, my big point with it is myself, in terms of my background, I trained as an actor. I went in to become a teacher off the back of becoming an actor, and then developed throughout my time within creative education as well. So I'm incredibly passionate as a young person who was really developing in self-confidence and communication skills, and studying performing arts at that particular time, to then go on to become a teacher and train and deliver young performers across the UK as well. I'm incredibly passionate about it and delighted to be here with you today. So the big message today is primarily the future is creative. And I want you to really know that and really realize that there's a real opportunity behind creative learning, creative education, and creative futures for your employability. Next slide, please. So who are we? Just a little bit more about who we are. So we're a national college. We're actually dedicated to music, media, games, esports, and computing. We are for 16 to 18-year-olds and adult learners as well. We've also got DBS, who are our higher education provider. So a lot of our students move on to DBS in terms of their higher education as well. We've got industry connected campuses located in the cities that I've mentioned as well. And each of those campuses are professional level facilities. We have organizations from the sector itself, the creative sector, come in, look at our resources, advise us and help us develop those resources as well. So we have really industry standard equipment. We're really committed to developing career focused courses as well. So each of our courses are designed with real industry input, with a progress onto higher educational creative careers. And we work with really strong links as well. So we work with companies like Fnatic, who are a gaming company. We work with Renderman, Latitude as well in terms of a festival, Condensed Reality, who are a virtual reality company. We've worked with Young Minds as well in terms of a charity, and Creative UK as well. So just a few of our really strong links that we have, who we work with and help input into our curriculum. And many of our alumni have really gone on to really successful careers in music, gaming, and media, including some chart toppers, some names that you'll actually recognise as I go through the slides for you. Next slide, please. So like I say, we do computing, we do esports, we do games, we do media, design and music across the board as well. And what is amazing across our campuses, and where we're really lucky, is that across all of our campuses, we have young people working on a day-by-day basis on stuff they are so passionate about. And that's the really amazing thing about the provision and the opportunities that we can provide. And the fact that you are studying something and learning about something that you are so incredibly passionate about. People who are really into gaming and want to learn and develop as a gamer, it's their passion, but also want to explore the gaming opportunities in there. Media and design photographers working consistently on our campuses, developing their portfolios and building on their portfolios as well. So incredible to move across our campuses and see young people taking the opportunity to really commit, develop their craft, but also learn and develop some really core skills, which we're going to talk about with you today. So our students go off into the world regardless of whether they're studying in music or performance or computing or media. They go into a broad breadth of careers that we look at with them. So we have students who've gone into the world of IT, software, and games. They've gone into the world of film and television. Through our creative pathways, they've gone into design and fashion, advertising and marketing. They've gone into the world of architecture. They've gone into the world of crafts as well, cultural venues, museums and libraries, music and the arts, and publishing as well. So it's not necessarily the case that a music learner will come to us and study music and commit to music and simply go and become a musician. It may not be that at all. They may well work within the events industry. They may well work within the arts industry. They might go into publishing, for instance, as well. So there's a real sense of us really connecting you and investing in your development of your personal skills, which again we'll talk a little bit more about very, very shortly, and your ability to be able to communicate, your ability to be able to collaborate, which enables you to access each of those aspects of the industry as well. Next slide, please. So the music courses we provide, just a little bit of information for you. So we have some level 2 provision. So we've got GCSE equivalent provision. So we've got courses in music performance and technology. We have vocal artistry. We've got music technology. We have level 3s, which are the equivalent of 3 A levels. So we have students studying music performance. We've got music production. We've got vocal artistry. And we have our level 4s in artist development as well. And across our media and design pathways as well, we have level 2 in video photography and design. We've got animation and visual effects. We're launching this year, really excited about it, particularly in Bristol, our content creation T level. And for those of you who are on our T level call later on, really recommend you going attending that session as well to learn what a T level is about. We have film, video, and photography. We've got graphic design and digital design as well. And this is just to give you a breadth and understanding of the wide range of a creative study that you could do that could propel you off into industry. And then finally, our games courses as well. So we've got our level 2 games development, we've got games art, and our level 3 games development as well, which are incredibly popular courses. A lot of young people now wanting to go into the world of gaming. So again, I really recommend you copying onto our final call later on today, where we do look at the games industry in general, opportunities within the games industry. Very shortly, actually, at 9:30, Tom is going to be popping onto the call as well to meet you from Access Industries. So Access Industries are our apprenticeship provision. And again, they specialize in digital, events, film, software development, sport, and business education as well. And Tom can really look in detail with you about the opportunities that there are for apprenticeships, particularly within creative provision as well. So really, the key message, and I'm going to talk to you about this very, very shortly as well, is there's a real sense of opportunity within creativity in terms of your employability prospects. Don't let anybody ever tell you there isn't. So alumni, people who studied with us before, so you have some names you will recognise on there. So you've got people like Jess Glynn on there. You've got people like Ed Sheeran, who studied at the college previously as well. We have comedians, we have singer-songwriters, we have rappers and producers. We have rock duos, we've got games designers, pop duos as well, producers and singers, and artists and publishers as well, and some people who are really, really doing things consistently out in an industry, which you'll see from that list. So really, really amazing sense of alumni. And we really, really commit to alumni as well. We really, really connect with them and ensure that we're able to really continue to help support them while they move out and continue to move out into industry. And what I wanted to really, really make clear to you today is the fact that there is so much opportunity in creative industries. And that's why, we run these courses to provide people with the opportunity to move on to the next stage, because there is opportunity. So the UK creative economy, 124 billion, yeah, in terms of contribution to the UK economy, which is absolutely massive in terms of what the creative industries provide. Really, really big. That's 2.4 million jobs in UK creative industries that are out there and available. And that's up 318,000 since 2019. If you bear in mind the fact that there's been a pandemic since then, there's a significant growth. There's been a significant and consistent growth even since then. That's a 6.8% growth over that period of time. And that will then result in what is anticipated to be 4 million creative jobs by 2030. So a lot of opportunity out there. So what we wanted to show you was just give you an opportunity to hear a little bit more from our staff, primarily about why study a creative subject and what that creative subject could do to help move you into a really, really, really positive career trajectory. So if you would like to play a video, Sam, that'd be brilliant. Thank you.
So creative education plays a huge role in helping students discover who they are and how they see the world. It gives them the space to express ideas, experiment and take risks without fear of being wrong. Creative subjects, students learn to think more openly and to approach problems in different ways. It's not just about producing art or music or design, it's actually about building confidence, curiosity, and the ability in which to think independently.
Creative subjects are vital for anybody's emotional intelligence, their problem solving, their ability to empathise. A creative subject doesn't just teach you information, it gets you to kind of consider the whys, the ethics, the history of it. The creative subjects allow you to take information and to potentially do things that people have never done before. It allows you to connect with people on a much deeper level, and it also provides you with potentially a source of inspiration for yourself, but for then you to become a source of inspiration for others.
We're not teaching you how to become a specific thing. We're giving you a skill set which you can take forward in life and apply to many, many different industries. Some of the things that I would touch on would be something as small as working in a group, or being able to communicate, or being able to work to a brief. And all these skills allow our learners to access a range of jobs within the creative industries that can go on to help a student build a prosperous career.
I think the arts provide an avenue for students to find their identity through work while developing a trade, and this is setting them up to go on to find their own characterful quality that sets them apart when getting into and contributing to any industry, so that doesn't even have to be the arts. I think regardless of what they go on to do after college, applied imagination and project management particularly make them valuable assets to a team or as solo entrepreneurs.
At Access Creative College, you're going to develop quite a breadth of different skills and experiences throughout your time. One of the key things that is quite pivotal for us is about learning to be a creative, no matter what the industry is and what creativity means to you, and how you can apply this to problem solving, to your informed ideas, to communication skills, and really kind of exploring what you can bring into the industry that's out there. Getting you guys confident, getting people ready to articulate ideas and be able to be quite strong and strong-willed to get those out there. I think that would be fantastic. For me, I think that creative courses in general really give you the stepping stones and the foundations to build up a successful career within the breadth of industries that we teach here.
Creative thinking, seeing possibilities in terms of innovation and imagination. They learn to collaborate through teamwork and shared creativity and learning through other people. They learn to communicate, and that's about expressing ideas clearly and confidently. Through problem solving, they're thinking critically and finding solutions. They're developing organisational skills through planning and prioritising and managing projects effectively. And actually they're looking at information literacy, so that's about analysing, evaluating and using information intelligently. All of those are our skills for the future, which employers desperately want. So creative subjects teach a wide range of transferable skills. It's about collaboration, communication, and resilience. And students learn how to take feedback, adapt their ideas, and persevere when something doesn't actually go as planned. They're developing empathy and emotional intelligence, and because creative work often involves understanding different perspectives or expressing feelings in unique ways, they're all skills that carry over into every aspect of a student's future and their careers. Well, I actually worked with a student once who was really, really quiet and unsure about themselves. And they joined a creative project, and this project was about performing a short film. Everything changed in them. They took on a leadership role, they contributed ideas, and even helped others to actually feel more confident. And seeing their sense of pride at the end of that project was incredible. It was clear that creative process actually helped them find their voice and realise truly what it is that they were capable of.
Yeah, so as an LSA, I've worked with a music tech student particularly since level 2, and it's now on level 3 music production. They have ADHD and ASC. I've seen their confidence increase exponentially from being a very quiet person with no trust in their own output, to be honest, to a social and happy individual that pushes their limits, expresses themselves really aptly, and works with other people in the college brilliantly in the studio and in the classroom.
I think with creative education though, it's about the individuality it's going to give you. And I think that pushing that into whether it's music, games, media, esports or computing, being able to leave and think that you've had a stamp on that industry or on that course. We at Access really do value in the feedback from students and hearing how the courses can help and develop and change, and giving those students that kind of sense of ownership over an ever-changing industry is fantastic.
Well, in today's world, creativity is more important than ever. We're constantly facing new challenges, and creative thinking helps us find innovative solutions. Beyond that, creativity helps people stay connected to their humanity. It encourages expression and understanding, and in a fast-paced, technology-driven environment, creative education doesn't just prepare students for jobs, it prepares them to navigate life with imagination, confidence, and purpose.
Well, we all use entertainment, obviously, and now there are more mediums and tools out there than there ever has been before. So especially as we come into an age and contend with the use of AI, I think problem solving through creative thinking mustn't end up in short supply, basically.
Okay, so I mean, hopefully that gives you a real understanding as to the real impact of creative education. I think what we heard from staff, obviously, including myself, nothing quite like throwing to a video with yourself directly on there, is there? But what we've heard definitely is that there's a real sense that that creative education will enable you to develop a wider skill set that actually goes beyond creative education. Yes, absolutely, it could build you really the brilliant foundations in terms of collaboration, communication skills, and problem solving and information literacy to move on into the creative arts. But actually, if you decided to maybe not go into the creative arts directly after, it's building you a real solid skill set to enable you to develop yourself within any career path. I think that's really key today, is that a creative subject will enable you to build a real foundation in anything that you do, regardless of whether you go into the creative industries or not. So please do remember that. We have one final video I just wanted to show you, and that's just a little bit of an opportunity to take a quick look at the amazing work that our students do as part of these pathways, as part of their learning, and the exciting ways in which that they do learn. So again, just some really brilliant and cool examples of some of the amazing stuff that our young people create. So really, I'm going to start to take the opportunity to I'm going to take now the opportunity to conclude the session and just sort of highlight exactly what it is that we've spoken about today. I think really, if you were to leave this call today with any number of things, it's to be aware that, you know, we as a creative education provider, we're there for you, we're there to help you, we're there to develop you and push you on, propel you into the creative arts, but absolutely committed to developing your wider core skill set in terms of your communication skills, your collaboration skills, to be able to move on into being in any kind of successful career. And that's really, really fundamental. Never let anybody tell you that there isn't opportunity within the creative arts. There absolutely is. Creativity is on the rise. You know, the creative skill sets are absolutely needed in terms of what it is that employers require and what it is that industry requires, and what our nation and our world requires as well. Our world needs creative thinkers. They need people to be able to take risks and take opportunities. And that could be you guys, and you should be really, really inspired by that. If you're interested in anything that we do as a provider, there's an opportunity, there's a QR code just across the screen as well. You can book an open day with us at any one of our local campuses as well. Scan that QR code, come in, have a look at our resources, meet some of our staff as well, and have a wider conversation. You can also make an application online as well. Again, the QR code is there. There's also a save the date on there as well. So the 18th of April, we run some taster sessions. So really do put that in your diary, and we'll let you know if there's any more opportunities as which that we'll be adding throughout the course of the academic year. But with that, I'm going to draw my session to the close. I know we've got Tom from Access Industries speaking in a few minutes at 9:30. But thank you so much for your time. Have a great day, and I'll see you very, very soon.